Hey, what up? It's Brad with Home Love Construction, and welcome to the Critical Path Podcast. You know there's actually a name to this podcast?
I had no idea.
Okay.
And you'll have to explain that to me.
Yeah, Drake didn't know there was a name. So I have today one of my very longtime friends. I'd say my oldest business friend, Drake Mailhot from Southern Landscape Solutions. Drake, thank you for being here, one. And two, introduce yourself to these fine people.
First of all, it's an honor. I think we've done maybe 4 similar things like this, down maybe 5 counting the Drake Exotic. Yeah, which we'll get into that. But my name's Drake Mailhot. I am with Southern Landscape Solutions. I'm the founder of Professionals at Tampa. I also am a host on Pull Up Media every 3:30 at Friday. And I'm a family man. I'm a goofball. I'm a shoot from the hip, but still try to be strategic kind of guy.
Not a very good fisherman, according to his son.
We came in 27th place out of 26 people in the Palm Harbor tournament. But
I forgot.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just a guy trying to figure it out here and working hard to be my best. And like again, just be my best.
Yeah, I love that, dude.
Thanks, brother.
You're, I mean, it's funny because you're somebody who a lot of people actually know in the community. Like in the community, you're very well known. Are you aware of that?
Yeah. I am, and sometimes you
good or bad.
Yeah, well, some bad, some good, but I try to be humble about it. But somebody said something. Are you seen or are you known? And so when they said that to me, I was like, wow, that makes sense. Like, can you be known? Can you be seen in a room that you're not in? And when I meet all these people, talking about business relationships, because that's majority of my relationships are business. I try to give to those people first, and I believe that leaves an imprint on people's heads and in their minds. And so that's a big crucial part of networking.
You know what else leaves an imprint on their heads?
What?
Hitting them with a hammer.
Yes.
What does it mean to be seen or known? What does that mean? Is that saying like, hey, you need to get out and be seen? Or what does that mean?
Like if you're not in a room, is your legacy. Like it's like, are you, if I give you a $700,000 referral.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Which I did. Did I? How much was it?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay. I mean, well, it connected you. But if I make that connection.
You're talking about Dave Moss.
Yes. If I connect.
He's going to be on in 2 weeks. Ashley, he said yes, by the way.
That's awesome.
Said for sure.
I got to get in his DMs.
Yeah.
If I can connect you and give you a project like that, Brad, like you'll remember me that much more. If I give you 2 of those projects, you'll remember me that much more, So like the more I feel like you give, the more people remember you.
Yeah.
But also too, it has to be a mutual relationship. Like, like you have to get something out of this. I have to keep you at top of mind, I have to either see you or be receiving also. Cause I feel like that's just how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. One other thing that that you always inspire me to do better is call people. You call me like just to stay in touch probably more consistently than almost anybody else that I know. And it's good. Like I definitely never forget about you.
Well, I mean, well, like I consider y'all family.
But it also doesn't bother me at all. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God, wow.
Well, if
it makes me feel bad. I'm like, God damn, I gotta call Drake back.
It's not a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. It could be.
This is the least professional podcast I've done, by the way. Oh, in terms of the other ones, which is great. It's fun.
We're gonna talk about. We'll get into the logistics, but of business. But I mean, this is all like theory and stuff. But like, I feel like just if I have a friend that don't demand, if you don't answer the phone when I call you, I'm okay, dude. I know you're busy. I know you're grinding. You're hard. But we all have those people that have been in our lives when you don't answer the phone, they're upset.
Oh yeah.
And so I have a really close circle of people that I do call often because I feel like I can celebrate my wins with you, big wins that maybe I call them normies, but normal people can't celebrate because they're not doing the same thing. So I get to celebrate that with you and I get excited, dude. Yeah. I want to share it with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. And thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So, one thing that you just made me think of is, have you heard about this NPC meme, non-playable character? Have you heard about this?
Yes. Oh yeah. The guys that are on TikTok that are like,
dude.
That trips me out. By the way, how do they do it for so long?
Well, not only that, yeah. So there's the people. So what you're talking about is the people who go on TikTok live and they just do the same robotic motions over and over again. That's insane. That's just an insane person. Like they get paid for being crazy. Which is like whatever. I don't pay him. But there's another like NPC thing where it's like there's people that say like, you know, 90% of the population is like non-playable characters. Like they're just like parroting like lines that they've heard. They kind of do like rote, like
Did you hear me say that yesterday?
No.
I said top 10%.
Yeah.
They're just people that are doing things differently.
Yeah.
They're people that don't go in the mall and say, oh my God, a Gucci belt. I need this to make my life complete. You know, yes, I like nice things. Yeah, I don't even have a belt. I don't even own a belt. No, but like my success is more than just owning the Lamborghini. Yes, I would love the Lamborghini, but and maybe the other 10%, I mean the 90% ain't like that, you know?
Yeah.
I want money to buy things. That's
yeah.
90, lower 90 say.
Yeah, and it's beliefs too. Yep. Like there's people who just literally like parrot the same like just beliefs again and again and again. They never actually like, think like evaluate it. But anyways, so I want to talk about like what's been going on in your business for the last, you know, 2, 3, 4 years since we've really like done something. So what have you been going through? What have you tried that's worked? What have you tried that hasn't worked? Like when I ask, hey, what's happened in your business in the last 3 years? How do you answer that question?
Well, one thing that I see, why I call you is because I respect you, and I love how you're always grinding and you're quick to implement things. Like I'm not trying to keep up with Brad, but also too I take a lot of your.
Because you can't.
Yeah, that's so funny. I take a lot of those like what you're doing, and I challenge myself. Like, dang, if he did it, why can't I try it?
Yeah,
you know. And I take that puzzle piece and absorb your wisdom. But so we tried to scale up, and we tried to make this big, huge staff work.
Yeah.
I didn't know my numbers like I should have.
Yeah.
So huge, crucial.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was selling, but where was the money going? Where was the cash flow? Where were the profit margins? Where was the net income? Where was the revenue at, you know, that month? So doing all those things, like I scaled up and then I failed, you know, and I had to scale back. And it was almost like an ego hit. You know, I try not to put my ego in it, but it's almost like an ego hit. You know, we're trying to get over $2 million. And we're getting over $1 million, but we don't have no money, you know, and we're still paying ourselves. We're living a good life, but we don't feel like we're getting the value in life we deserve. Yeah. And so I scaled up. I had to let go of some people, which if y'all are watching out here, that really hurt my feelings. Like I had to do it after Christmas, waited till after Christmas. I was ruined my whole Christmas because I had to think about it. But I tried to scale up and took some big chances. I would have regretted if I didn't. It didn't work out. And now, and that's maybe 2 years, a year ago in the making. Past year, dude's been amazing. Scaled down, had to learn my numbers. Man, there's just beautiful things in motion, you know? Beautiful things in motion. The sales come easier. The money comes easier. The relationship with my business partners, a.k.a. my parents, come easier. My spouse and kids get more of my time. Everything just kind of fell apart. But, yeah, just taking big chances and figuring it out. Again, you went to West Point, Brad, and you have an extremely keen and sharp mind and attributes that I don't have. And I know I probably maybe have some that you don't, but I'm just playing
people skills for one.
Man, you're a good people person too, but thank you. But
people like me, but people love you.
Oh, thank you, brother. That means a lot, you know. And I guess I need to try to own that a little bit better, you know, but
you need to work it hard. And my personal opinion is you're so you're actually too nice.
Too nice. Yeah. Too nice. And I know some nicer people than me that are too nice. I need to be better.
Not that you don't need to be nice, but there's, you know, like
draw a line.
Yeah, and also like see opportunities where you can get something out of it, or you can actually capitalize on it. Yeah,
close the deal faster.
There you go, push.
Close the deal faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Good at selling, could be better at closing.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I mean, it's just been beautiful. Like, you know, exterior designer, luxury exterior designer.
And that's a hat that you wear. Is you are a luxury outdoor designer.
Yes.
What's the craziest thing you've ever designed?
Craziest thing I ever designed.
I know of at least one, which is just
dude,
wild.
I'm looking at a fountain right now here. We got a 10,000 pump that's moving like 10,000 gallons per hour up here, 5,000 gallons per hour over here, 2,000 over here. I mean, logistically, it is very easily to mess that up. That's kind of crazy. I've designed the indoor of some sushi restaurants and fountains, bowls hanging and stuff like that, of water features. I'm big on the... Can
you talk about that one? The one with the bowls? That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know a lot about it before, but I did learn a lot. There's some things I could have done better, but we had to get in this nook and cranny of a popular restaurant down in St. Pete called Good Fortune and install these bowls. Later on, I realized
bowls hanging from the ceiling.
Yes,
right?
one was hanging,
Yeah.
the other one was catching it, and then it was pouring in these rocks.
So water coming out of the bowl that's hanging from the ceiling
Yes.
into the bowl that's down lower catching it.
And you had to
Waterfall
hide
feature.
all the stuff hanging it with vines and then the lighting that went in. And I tried to put a smoke. I tried to put a smoke machine in there.
Yeah.
Somebody came out because it was half open to the front.
Yeah.
And you like had to walk down in, but it's coming off the Central Ave of St. Pete.
Yeah.
Somebody said it like Snoop Dogg would live down there because all the smoke blowing out in the street. We had to X-nay that, but yeah, dude.
You turned the smoke on and people were complaining?
People said, does Snoop Dogg live down there? Because so much smoke was pumping out into the street.
Wow.
Didn't think that through. Now I know there's misters you can kind of use that look like smoke, but that are a little bit cooler. But yeah, dude, I've just
Did
tried.
it smell like Hallow Scream?
Yeah, it did. Well, the stuff's like it's not flavored. Don't drink it. Yeah, don't drink it. It smells because of
You heard
whatever.
it here. It's flavored.
Yeah.
The smoke.
Don't drink the flavored fog. Yeah, it's so funny. They serve that at Harry Potter's. And down. No, sorry, I'm way off. No, it's whatever the chemical they put in. It smells good.
Yeah.
Maybe it don't.
You
Don't
think
huff
it
it
smells
either.
good?
Don't huff it either.
You think it smells good?
I do. I think it's got like a unique smell.
You know what scent I'm talking about? The Hallow Scream smell.
I've been there once.
The fake smoke from like a scary
Yeah,
place.
it smelled just like that.
Oh,
Dude, it smells kind of like candy.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, but
I don't
no,
like that smell.
I learned a lot. Evaporation's a big thing with that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
From out like the water would
The
evaporate.
humidity. Yeah, the humidity was
Oh,
killing
wow.
it. So you put a pump float in it. So
Yeah.
when the float goes down,
It refills.
pumps the water.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Oh,
So
nice.
little things like that and just being better. And also like the water feature we just did, if you look on my knees, I'm never out in the field, dude. I'm never out working in the field. And you look at all these cuts. I was moving boulders. I moved one boulder for 3 hours just to get it in the right position.
Yeah.
You know, where it looked natural. It's very hard to make stuff look natural.
What's the boulder's name?
I
I assume you had to name it.
I don't
You were with it
know.
for 3 hours.
didn't
Rude,
learn her
doesn't even know
name.
its name.
I didn't learn her name. It's better that way with me and Monica if I don't learn their names, but it was a new challenge I accepted. And so building crazy stuff, and maybe I don't know how to put it together at the beginning, but I learned how over time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So, you know,
I
but
love
I
that.
kind of knew the logistics of it. You know,
Yeah.
wasn't shooting in the dark.
Yeah. One thing that you've been really successful at is getting leads for free, getting leads without having to
Yeah.
pay
Dude,
for lead services. Have you ever spent any money on like buying a lead?
I have one Google ad, to be fair, for
Yeah.
$400 a month.
Yeah.
Bro, it is $400 a month is not nothing.
Yeah. No,
compared to
nothing.
I think I've gotten 88 referrals on the year from that Google ad.
Mhm.
That's translated. I think we're at like 700, 800K this year.
Mm-hmm.
Not counting I talked about maybe possibly having a 400K this month.
Yeah.
So we're possibly sitting over for a million, and I'm spending $400 a month.
Yeah. So where do most of your leads come from? Is it from the Google ad?
Referral partners
Yeah, okay,
and
yeah.
Google ads.
Yeah.
So those two right there together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what about?
Is that crazy too?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's great. I think there's a lot of people who could learn from that.
Are you seen or are you known?
Yeah.
Are
Yeah,
you
exactly.
seen or are you known?
So how did you go about building? Because you have a bit of a following on social media. You've been building up a community.
Yeah.
Right.
I talk too much.
Yeah. How,
Yeah,
how did you
sorry.
go about doing that?
Again, Brad, like,
you remember?
well, like it all.
You remember when you weren't known?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. It started. Cody Wanger called me and said, hey, we got this. First of all, didn't know what networking was.
Yeah.
Didn't know what referrals were. I didn't even know what referrals were.
Just so you know, he's telling the story of how we met now.
Yes, I didn't know what referrals were, but I got a call and they said this tree seat's open in this BNI chapter.
Trees. Oh my god.
Do you want to come? Do you want to come
You didn't even do
fulfill that
trees.
seat?
Yeah.
I did do trees then.
Yeah, I remember.
Mistake.
I remember.
Well, not a
I
mistake,
videoed some
but
of it.
yeah, you did. That was the final straw job, but I'll get into that too. God, that was a nightmare. Got a call. showed up this BNI chapter, didn't know what BNI was, didn't know what a networking group was. That is so crazy too. That I had no clue what I was getting into.
Yep.
And I just met all these people, and I just again started talking, and didn't know what opportunities were meeting these people, but just being open minded.
Yeah.
Kind of moving towards the aura of success, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And so specifically on social media, like one thing that you've done is you've really hit social media a lot over time. Has that been effective?
Man, crucial.
Yeah.
Crucial.
Yeah.
And I could be so much better if I just gave it a little more time. But when I met you,
let's talk about what you are doing, right?
I didn't have a Facebook when I met you, Brad.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
So me, you, and Reagan are sitting there when
so
I
like
first...
so 5 years ago.
5 years ago. I had one a long time ago, but I deleted it.
Yeah, I remember.
It just was...
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that.
And so I had no Facebook.
Yeah.
No social media.
Yeah.
And I'm coming in blind, and I'm like, Reagan's like, you got to start one. And I see what you're doing. And I started seeing you make video, and I'm like,
My first videos were terrible.
Yeah.
They were so bad.
Bro, go look up
I mean, they were
mine.
great, but so bad.
YouTube Drake Mailhot and look at them. Fuzzy. Acoustics are terrible. I had no plan. I just got on the camera and started talking.
Yeah.
And that's what, that's what I feel like I've been really good at. Just doing it.
And so Hansel, architect from BNI?
No, I don't.
Hansel.
No.
Okay.
Would love to meet him.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably met him at least once. I had lunch with him yesterday.
Okay.
And he was talking about how he really wants to, he wants to like expand his business and get into higher end, designing higher end things. And I'm like, well, the only way for you to do that is you have to build a brand for yourself. Because people want to buy nice things from a person or a brand that they recognize. Right. And I'm like, the way that you do that is you have to make content about what you do and establish yourself. Like nobody else is going to come in and make you a brand. Like you have to make yourself into a brand.
Are you seen or are you known, dude?
Yeah.
Telling you,
keep
man.
repeating that. I don't really feel like it has the
it's okay.
because I'm okay with either. Like if somebody sees me or somebody knows me, I'm good. I'm good with either.
But look at this. Like okay. If I start talking about Mark Zuckerberg or I start talking about Elon Musk, they're known.
Yeah.
You don't have to see them to know who they are.
Oh, they can be in the room without being in the room.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
just like your brand, just like your marketing, just like everything about you, every piece of a puzzle.
Yeah.
Sorry, and wait.
No, you're fine.
When people, that's why referral partners are so crucial to me, and I try to flow.
What's a referral partner?
Referral partner, pool builder's wonderful to me.
No. Like define the word referral partner.
Somebody with a symbiotic customer.
Yeah.
That we're chasing, and we have different services, but we both strive for the same customer. Hansel, I could be a symbiotic customer for a referral partner for Hansel.
Yep, that's right.
Because I'm in those $4 or $5 million homes.
The modern ones with like the vertical glass and flat roofs and all that kind of stuff.
I get off on that stuff. It's so beautiful.
That's what he wants to do. Yeah, exactly.
Marble stepping stones. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me not get excited, dude.
Don't get me started on steppers.
Yeah, I get excited.
So one other thing that I'm really excited to talk about is so we were both, and I'll kind of explain some context here. We were both in BNI, which is a networking group for a long time. Shout out Spencer Reynolds.
Shout out to Spencer Reynolds. He called me 2 days ago.
Yeah,
I got to go see him. Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out Spencer Reynolds.
Shout out to Spencer Reynolds, owner of BNI.
He took
Tampa.
me under his wing too.
Yeah.
So thank you,
great,
Spencer.
Great guy.
Yes.
Awesome, phenomenal dude. So we both joined BNI, and then within about probably 6 months of being members of our chapter, we got asked to step up and basically be a part of the business of BNI and run multiple chapters for Spencer, which was the reason that we both said yes is because it allowed us to be in front of our chapter, but then 5 other ones as well, and not all of them had what we did represented in that chapter. So I got more of my referrals from outside my chapter than in.
Just so we're clear, I don't know why I said yes. Again, I'm just looking at opportunity. And
I just said yes because I wanted to look cool.
I felt honored. Yeah. I felt honored. It's a huge ask.
Yeah. So we both did that for a year and a half, 2 years.
And
it might have been 2 years.
I just thought about us having to upload applications at my parents' table and just working together. Yeah. It's a whole nother lifetime ago.
I know. Yeah. It's crazy. So we did that.
Can he implement this? I have the speech that we gave
Oh, can we cut it in? Yeah, we can. You
With
have
the
that
joke? Yes, I still have.
with what joke?
Do you remember when I did the reticular activative system in there? And I'll send it to you. And
We'll put the video in.
God, it's so bad, dude. I didn't mean to, but you'll see. You'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Grape skin. Do you remember when Scotty said that?
Yeah, sorry. I'll implement it. Hey, and also too, we can get all in that. My ADD is just bouncing off the walls because so many memories. But we had
don't label yourself ADD.
We closed 4. You know, the
You're
only
a
4
rapid
people.
thinker. You're a high performance rapid
Yes.
thinker. Yeah.
I'm a Ferrari.
Yeah.
4 people showed up that day. We had to,
okay. So God, you just jump right into it with no context. Nobody else is gonna know what you're talking about. So we were one of our tasks is we had to go and help people to help these other chapters to grow. So we go in, we basically set it up where they'd invite a bunch of people to their meeting. They're supposed to have 20, 30, 40 guests. We would come in as guest speakers and then close like 5 or 10 of them. And then boom, they grow the chapter by a bunch of new members. So we go to this one and they don't have 40 visitors. They don't have 30. They don't have 10. They have 4 visitors.
And I looked at Brad and I said, Brad, should we?
Yeah, so we show up.
Panicked.
We show up an hour early. We're getting all ready and everything. And we got our speeches. We've been practicing our speeches for days.
Yep.
Literally for days.
Literally,
we went through the whole speech multiple times with each other. And then we get there and there's 4 people. And so, so go ahead. So what
the
did you say
chapter already doesn't want to have a visitor day.
Oh, they didn't. Yeah,
they were not
members didn't want
supportive
this
at all. Yes.
They didn't want it at all. They
I'm
were
having
like,
to
F you guys.
Yeah, and on top of that, we want to close everybody. And I look at Brad and I'm like, should we just run a regular meeting? He's like, no, we're gonna go kill it.
Yeah,
dude, thank you.
Yeah, because it was an
thank
altered.
you, dude.
Yeah,
thank you.
It was an altered meeting format. So instead of doing the normal meeting, we did that crunch down in a super short period of time, and then we had like an hour to present. And so we did it, and literally I had the same thought you did. Like, should we just call this off? And I decided, and I was like, no, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it 100%. Because at a minimum, it's good practice.
Yes.
I was like, at a minimum, shit. I think at the time, I'm probably 25, and I'm like, I'm just getting into this business thing.
We don't
I
have
need to make a name for myself.
We don't even really know what we're doing at the moment in time.
No effing clue what I was doing.
What did we do?
But we could talk. But actually, we did know about networking. We were actually doing really well at networking.
And I knew my speech.
Yeah, that's right.
I knew my speech. So I would go juice up. I would go juice up and hype up the crowd, and then Brad would come in and close. So it was a 2-part speech for 25 minutes
each.
Oh
it was 25 each. Remember?
Hey,
that?
I had never given a presentation over 10 minutes, 8 minutes, and I'd probably only given 5 presentations up to that.
Yeah, and it went fantastic. Actually,
fantastic.
And I think the whole chapter, there was like 35 members. I think they were shocked by the end of that actual presentation. And then what happened at the end of the presentation?
Bro, first of all, before we talked about they came up to us and said that was the most amazing presentation I've ever heard. Yeah. And I'm just like, I'm glad you think so, because I blacked out halfway through it. But we closed those 4 visitors.
Yep.
2 for 2 years.
Yeah, 2 signed 2-year memberships.
And 1 didn't speak English.
Yeah, 1 literally didn't speak English.
But he felt the hype of the room.
Yeah, he felt the intention of, hey, this is a good thing. You need to be a part of this good thing.
Bro, that's what sales is.
Yeah.
That's what sales is. The dude could not speak English, but he felt the aura of what we were laying down. He knew that we believed in the sale, and he knew we supported what any decision of saying yes meant for him. And we just knew what the magic time was. And terrified, but dude, we crushed it.
Yeah, crushed it, man. Crushed it.
Dang.
Yeah, and it was, the funny thing is, you know that speech was given by, thousands of people all across the world, because they laid out, hey, here's the format for how you give the presentation. It's a scripted format. We filled in our own little things, of course. But I would be willing to bet that if you recorded all of them, ours would literally be the best one out of the thousands and thousands in all different languages that people gave, because we actually were 100% bought in, and we were like, hey, screw it. Like, we had literally had nothing to lose.
Yep.
And
the fact that you looked at me and said, let's kill it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's you ever seen Top Gun? Like, you pushed me through, dude. Yeah. I don't know if I wouldn't say you were my wingman, because I don't know if I was your wingman, you're my wingman, but just as a team and the chemistry that we had along with the chapter, along with the visitors. Yeah. And I feel like in my luxury designer world, that's a perfect sale.
Yeah.
It's a three-way thing.
Yeah.
Is it good for the company? Is it good for the salesman? Is it good for the customer?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
100%.
dude.
Yeah, so that was really good. So we went from that to then we started actually launching chapters together. So we gather up like 5 or 10 people who are interested in starting a new BNI chapter. There was always 5. It was like realtor, mortgage broker, homeowners insurance,
Life insurance.
life insurance, and then like 1 or 2 others.
PNC.
Oh, yeah, property and casualty, yeah. And so we take that core and then we get them to invite more people, and then we get them to invite more people. And over the course of 6 or 8 weeks, we build up 20 or 30 people. And so we started doing that. And then something happened that made it really hard to do that. What happened, Drake?
Do you remember that time I got cursed? Do you remember that time that, sorry, dude.
Oh, by the golf club
golf manager
Yeah.
came in screaming at me?
Yeah, shout out to TPC Tampa Bay.
Yeah, shout out to that general manager. Hopefully he does not have his job anymore. Dude came and cursed me out in a room full of 30 people.
Yeah, he was not polite.
What did happen?
You got your license suspended.
Okay.
You said we could talk about
yes,
this.
we can.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was battling some internal stuff
Yeah.
and out drinking and driving, which
Yeah.
had always been an issue. I did realize, but I didn't care because I was just so messed up in the head. But
Can we put that you say I was drinking and driving?
yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I was drinking and
Okay,
driving.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
convicted.
Okay, good.
I was drinking and driving. I gotten away with it before.
I think you meant to say convict.
Convict, yes.
Did I say it right? Does it sound like Akon?
No, you did not. Was that who you were shooting for? We're gonna edit that out. Edit that out.
Oh, that's staying.
yeah.
Ricky, you keep that.
Ricky, yeah. Akon and yeah. Anyways, so yeah, made a stupid mistake. Okay, first of all, I put my life in danger. I put other people's life in danger.
Bro, you don't got to apologize. Just tell them what happened.
Yeah, got a DUI.
Yeah.
I'm a director for BNI.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, the process when you get a DUI is you go to jail.
Yeah.
You're sitting in jail.
Yeah.
You do not feel good.
Yeah.
You hadn't slept all night. I'm having to go home and explain to Monica, my wife, of like why, what happened, this and that. And I just went, and I had to wake up on Monday morning. So this is Saturday night, Sunday, basically Sunday. Yeah. I have to go to a director's meeting and give another presentation. I am out of my mind. Like I am at this point, I'm not controlling my mind. Like I am just out of my mind. Like my life's over. You know, like all these directors and I'm sure a lot of them know.
Yeah.
I'm sure people found out. Like, but I was just so scared of being exposed of that.
Dude, I don't think anybody knew.
Well, you know, a couple people, one person knew, but I don't know if maybe this is me breaking it to him. I was so scared to let Spencer down, dude. So scared to let Spencer down.
Does Spencer know to this day?
I have no idea.
He probably knows.
I lost my license for 2 years. I had to bike 14 miles. I still produce 1.4 in revenue in my business on a bicycle. I left at 5 a.m. so nobody saw me. This is even worse. I'm not riding any bicycle. I'm riding Monica's bicycles. That's too small.
It's pink.
It wasn't pink. I had to ride 14 miles, and then on those long days, I'd work till 10, 11, 12.
Uphill both ways.
It was uphill both ways. If you go down into up on the road, what road is that? Trouble Creek?
Yeah.
If you go down Trouble Creek, you hit a little hill.
Yeah, you're right.
God, what a nightmare, dude.
Okay, so you spent 2 years.
No license.
No license. Either having to get a ride, get an Uber, or ride your bike.
My wife took me to a presentation with our new baby at 5 a.m. in the morning and waited on me to finish. Yeah, I'm riding around on a bike. I'm trying to figure, again, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know
how.
How
did that make you feel that Monica did that for you?
Oh, dude, A1, you know? It made me really.
I felt like we were close to tears, like I promised.
No, you're not. You ain't got me there yet. But, no, I just appreciate her. She's always looked out for me, and she's always been like ride or die, you know, looking out me for, you know, just making moves. And she's always looked out in my best interest. The only person that gotten in Drake Mailhot's way is Drake Mailhot, you know? So, yeah, dude, she's just always been there. Don't know why, but I appreciate it, and I love you for it. I appreciate you, Monica. I love you, baby, and I will spend some time with you tonight and not work.
Liar. No, just kidding. I'm sure you will. It's hard, though. It's hard.
It's so hard.
Yeah, it's hard. What I experienced during that time period, because you told me actually almost like right away. Like I was one of those people who knew. You were like, dude, you're not going to believe it.
I needed support.
Yeah, totally. And I was like,
you and Scott Bedell
I don't
knew.
care. Oh yeah,
Scott
that
Bedell
makes
knew.
sense.
Yeah.
I was like,
felt like I let him down too.
care.
You know, like I just,
well, you did.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I did. Bounce back. That's how you respond.
You bounce back though. Yeah, exactly. So you continued to do the director thing. You actually then successfully launched it. We launched a chapter together because we launched that one. Heather Viviano. She didn't even start it either. That other chick started. I forgot her name.
People are still asking me about on the way here, people asked me about a chapter that me and you launched.
Really?
Yeah. No, well, maybe we didn't do it together. It was Midday Masters. But yeah, people are asking me about those still to this day.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, so basically we had to do this thing, and Drake was coming to these meetings every week. Literally, he didn't have. I was literally like, "Is he going to show up this week? He doesn't have a license. What if he doesn't
always
need to ride?"
show up?
But he always showed up.
Yep.
So that I just thought it was incredible how you had 2 years of your life. Because I remember you called me the day you're like, "Bro, I just got my license back," and it was like, wow. It's almost like going through. There's Alexander the Great, right? So one thing that Alexander the Great isn't known for, but did happen, is towards the end of his life, he spent, I think it was like almost 6 months with his army getting through a desert that they got lost in. They literally got lost in the desert. That. Yeah, on their way back to Babylon. They went out almost to India, and then they looped back to Babylon, which is where he died. And they literally got lost.
They spent how long?
They spent 6 months.
6 months?
Lost in the desert.
You ever heard that story in the Bible where they
ate their horses?
Yeah.
I feel like that was like coming out of that.
Yeah.
That's how you must have felt like after 2 years of no license. It's over.
It was actually pretty easy.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, maybe like wasn't in the time, but
yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like just those problems seem so minuscule.
Yeah.
For the grand scheme of what I want to do.
Yeah.
So my goals are big. And
what do you want to do?
Brad, I really don't know. I really just want to be the best I can be.
Yeah.
And I want to be, man, it's a great question, dude. I don't know what I'm chasing, Brad. I really want my wife, I want my kids, and I want my parents to have an easy life. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm pushing for everybody that's in my close circle to be able to move along. Mm-hmm. And so my soldiers can eat. I got food for them. I'm not lost in the desert. I've taken them much worse than 3 months in the desert, so getting lost in that. But yeah, I mean, these people have hung on with me. They have made decisions. My partners have lost money. I've lost $1 million, dude. Lost $1 million. And 90% of people can't say that. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is, dude. Mm-hmm. What am I going to do? Quit? What am I going to pull over in hell? No, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't pull over in hell. Keep going.
Good recommendation.
Yes.
What do you like? What's your message for people these days? Like, what do you want to tell people?
Basically, I don't care what you don't have.
Here comes some bullshit.
What you do have. I mean, it's adapt, overcome, and succeed, Yeah. That's what we learned in the Marines. I'm kidding. I wasn't in the Marines.
My God.
Yeah,
sorry,
dude. Yeah.
Stolen valor.
Sorry, dude. Had an upside down flag on my patch. Anyways, no, dude, I just want to be the best I can be, and I feel like we're just so limited with these mental constraints, but I'm taking off them shackles, and that's been a big thing. Yes, coming clean, not smoking marijuana. Been the hardest thing,
dude. Let's go.
Yeah,
for real?
That's
wow. That's awesome.
That's been a hard transition.
Okay, let's talk about that. So why did you decide to stop smoking marijuana?
Just because, dude. Like, okay, so like you think it takes away anxiety. It actually adds more anxiety. And down the road, you just need more and more and more and more of it. And then sometimes you just don't feel like yourself. And like, I don't want this life where I have to escape reality, And like, not to sound like every other business podcast is trying to do it. I just don't want to have to escape reality. I just want to be happy with the here and the now.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm sitting down with my buddy Brad.
Yeah.
We're talking about stuff. I'm glad it's the most unprofessional podcast because I'm letting people know you can succeed no matter what, dude.
Most unprofessional, but most real.
Yeah, I'm going to be, everybody that's sitting in this seat, and again, a little bit of ego, but I want to be more successful than them. And sometimes that success looks a little bit different, but I want to be able to dress how I want to dress. Yeah. I want people to pay me for my value and time. Yeah. That's why I charge for estimates. Yeah. I want people to respect me, and I want to be able to do it if I'm wearing sweatpants or a business suit, Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So you said I don't want to sound like every other podcast, but I don't think that a lot of people actually talk about how like smoking weed actually affects them in a negative way.
So bad.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that's that. So first off, that's fucking awesome. So I only smoked weed in high school, and what I noticed is the reason I stopped is because I noticed my one thing that I've always had, and I think you're going to relate to this, is a very high drive to do something. Like there's always like, I'm like, there's something I got to do. There's something I got to do. I'm like, and I enjoy that because then it's actually, it propels me forward.
And it's a high.
Yeah, that is its own. That is its own. That is its own drug per se.
Yeah.
Is the drug of doing.
What a great drug to be addicted to.
The drug of creation.
Yes.
Right, creating is.
We only got this much time here.
Yeah. Well, we may have different opinions on that. I think you got a lot of time.
Oh, true. No, yes, agreed.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's just like, what procrastinating, putting stuff off and stuff, you know?
Yeah. So when I smoke weed, I probably only smoked weed like maybe like 6 or 7 times, like when I was 18.
Totally different ball game.
I know. No, I know.
6 or 7 times in a night. Trying to calm myself down.
Yeah. So what I found though is I found that I noticed it at swim practice like a week later. I was like, oh, I feel like just chilling. I don't feel like doing this set. And I was like, whoa. Where did that come from? I'm like training for something. What the hell are you thinking, dude? You're not going to hit the outcome that you want if this behavior is how you act.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, done, you know. But yeah, that's really awesome. That's really amazing.
Thank you, bud.
For people who are who maybe, how long have you wanted to stop smoking? Can I ask you about it?
I'd say, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'd say for like, and it's been like a week, you know.
Good job.
And granted, I do it, you know, at my house at night and whatever. But you know, and it's real easy to get a medical marijuana card. But I want to stop for a long time, but I couldn't because something you said a long time ago. There's no withdrawals. You know, maybe there is their own set of withdrawals.
Yeah.
But like you said, there's no consequences to go or don't go. There is hangovers in weed smoking, but not as a typical hangover in drinking, you know?
Yeah. So first off, I apologize for saying that to you because my viewpoint on that has changed a little bit. I think there's actually major consequences.
Resets.
Yeah.
Mind, clearer thinking.
Yeah.
Mind resets. I agree with you now.
Yeah.
But it just made sense at the time, because it's like there isn't.
Yeah. And the statement was kind of like, hey, it's a really hard drug for people to get off of because it seems so harmless.
Yes.
You know?
But it's not.
Yeah.
And it can lead to other things. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing is like, for me, when I find out, you know, that present company excluded, when I find out that somebody's smoking weed, I'm like, I immediately take them less seriously. You know what I mean? And it's just an indicator that you're not serious about doing whatever.
Why can't you sacrifice that? We were actually talking about you the other night, dude. My family, me, mom, and Monica. Yeah, and you're just like, Brad, don't let drugs, alcohol, or compromise his dreams and goals.
Hell no.
Dude, I respect that about you.
Thanks,
you know,
dude. Thank
you.
And
I sat there, and when I heard that, I was like, damn, why am I?
Yeah.
Why am I?
Well, now you're not.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So you said there's only a limited amount of time. I wanted you to ask about this. What do you think happens when you die? You're one of the only people who I feel comfortable asking this.
Yeah, no, and I'm open to it. I've been to a couple different churches too before, but I'm Christian, and I believe in God, and I think there's something after this, and I necessarily don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but I do think there is something after. There's no way this is it.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way we're done here.
Yeah.
And I believe just, doing the right thing, holding on to your core values, don't sacrifice, don't sell out. Because there is ways to sell out in business. I've noticed it because you can sell out to push somebody else's agenda that's or letting money control you to do, whatever. But I just believe, core values. God's got my back. He's going to take care of me. It's worked out so well up, till now, and we're going to continue to let it work out. Yeah. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, man, that's what I believe. I don't necessarily know, but I do think there's something after this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. The way that I think about it is like, if I cut off a finger, right, I don't die. If I cut off an arm, I don't die. If I'm a quadriplegic, I don't die. Why does that stop when at any part of the body being, done? Like there's definitely something else involved.
Yeah, because we're energy.
Otherwise, exactly. Otherwise, you think energy or source of energy?
Well, dang, that's a great question. I think maybe a source of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and wait a minute, like real quickly, like, what do you mean in that, like a source of energy? Like we can bring light to the world, or we're just a ball of energy moving around, you know? Was like, what do you mean about that?
Well, there's you, right? From my viewpoint, I've experienced that like a person can create energy.
Yes.
Like you look at somebody who's very successful. You get in a room with Grant Cardone, for example.
Yeah.
That guy is creating energy. Like somebody might say like, hey, oh, he's a ball of energy. And I understand with that. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Like he appears to be a ball of energy, but if you look closely, he's creating energy, right? There's him. He's creating energy, and look at the organization around him. Right?
I do think, oh, well, then yes.
It's like alchemy.
Yeah.
It's like alchemy.
When I do my public speaking, and I'm very passionate about something, like again, Professionals of Tampa, we meet the last.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, we meet the last Thursday.
What is Professionals of Tampa?
So Professionals, I need context. Sorry, Brad. Thank you for keeping me straight. Context. Professionals Tampa started out as Professionals Landscapers.
Yeah.
But all businesses are the same. And I wanted to bring a little bit of like structure, but also loosey-goosey. But I wanted to make it like church for business owners, AA for business owners, where we're also networking. We're having mentors come in and speak, and we're having collaboration to work together to be better. And so, yeah, I started this group. Started out with 6 people. I think the height of the biggest meeting, I got it was 90, it's maybe like 86 people in a room. I got them to one meeting, so we had 86 people.
Yeah,
which is unbelievable. They're
awesome.
Yeah, they were paying $10 a head to come in. So but now it moved to Professionals of Tampa. All businesses are the same. Customers come in, provide a service, they leave. And so I started Professionals of Tampa. Now we have a board. You have to we put in an application. You have to be voted in by the board.
Yeah.
And then you have to honor these core values to stay in. But yeah, we're just working together.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
What's the
I'm sorry, before I, go past this, when the first question you asked is when I speak at those, I've been through what all those people been through. I felt that pain. I've gotten DUIs. I've seen my brother die. I've seen my parents struggle. I've struggled. So I wanted to let people know it's okay to be transparent about that, to relate to them about that, to tell them it's going to be okay. But right now, you know what your weakness is in your business. Just do it.
Yeah.
What are you putting it off for? Is it marijuana? Is it because you're scared to know your numbers? So I wanted to create that group to just let people know it's okay. We got your back,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. I love that. The other thing about like one thing that you're good at is like embracing anywhere where you failed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like we've all failed for sure, like no question.
Yep.
So the cool thing about failure is, and by the way, I don't consider you a failure at all.
No,
you never quit.
Yes.
You never quit.
Experience.
Right?
Yes.
You might run into a wall. You'd be like, well, fuck that wall. I'm going to hit it
Yeah.
again. It's like, I'm going to hit the wall again.
Yes.
And eventually I'm going to go through it. And I've seen you go through walls.
Concrete
I'm like,
crumbles.
damn.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. It's inspiring. So one really cool thing about that is like, it almost seems like a law of nature, but anything that is broken and then gets mended back together is stronger than the original thing. Like where you break a bone and it heals back together, that's stronger than the original bone. Isn't that wild?
So crazy.
Yeah. People are like that.
Yes.
I've experienced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upper 10%.
Yeah, that's
that
right.
don't quit.
Yeah.
I've quit my business probably like 10 times, dude, in my head. I'm done with this shit. Sorry for cursing. I'm done with this shit.
It's my podcast. We can say whatever the fuck we
want.
want.
Done with this shit today. Yeah. So I said it. Okay. I got a new show coming out.
Okay.
To go along with Pull Up Media.
Yep.
I don't.
We've got a wrap soon here too. So do you want to plug Pull Up Media? No, you can say it, but do you want to plug Pull Up Media?
I'm also the host of Pull Up Media, and that's to get the same message out there as Professionals at Tampa. To get the same messages out there as that, like business owners, it's okay, bring experience, but also you go to these business meetings, these people got these suits on and this and that and stuff, and I agree, some structure is good.
Yeah.
But also I like to be myself. And so I came to this podcast. I think I saw everybody on this podcast not wearing a hat.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna wear a hat. I almost put on a t-shirt and wrote on it with marker that said "Free my homie Drake" for the old DUI story that we were gonna talk about. But I just want people to
hold up the mug shot.
Yeah, dude. Insert here. But yeah, dude, like I just want people to know like it's okay to be yourself and be successful in business. You don't have to be this old whatever, you know, but
Yeah.
Pull Up Media. Dude, what I think would be a great content and just kill it is my new show is to so people on Facebook are ragging people out, you know.
I haven't heard this idea, by the way, just so everybody knows.
People
I'm going to give you my real response.
People on Facebook are writing these reviews about these people and stuff like that. And so yesterday I made a video about somebody talking about my good buddy's business that had closed. They're talking about the business that has closed, dog. Yeah. They are talking about it. It's closed. You're bad-mouthing it.
Yeah, how weird.
I got on there. I said, people are saying gross, disgusting. It was a taco place. Yeah. I said, not my boy. Not today. And I don't normally get controversy on Facebook because what is it gonna achieve? Yeah. I made a video saying, how dare you? Yeah. You're talking about a business that closed. Yeah. While we're at it, why don't we just start writing reviews on Kmart and Blockbuster's page? Because that's real good for us.
Toys R Us.
Yeah. And then also it's like it's hard enough being a small business owner out here. If you're not for small business owner and the people, who are you for beside yourself? Yeah. By the end of the post got 11 likes. So the actual post that somebody made talking about the taco place. Yeah, yeah. My video got 40 likes. Yeah. And it also got like 12 or so comments. And it got the comments deleted.
Oh, wow.
People started deleting the comments.
Good job.
I think with what you said, people like know me and stuff and they listen to my content. Mm-hmm. And I do know why, but I don't know why. I believe with this big responsibility comes big powers. Mm-hmm. I want to stand up for the little man. Mm-hmm. I want to battle those people. Social media, Google has made it so easy for somebody to down a business and them not have any type of rebuttal. Yeah. I believe Professionals of Tampa and Pull Up Media is a voice for the little man. And I guess that's what I want to do down the road. I guess that's what I want to do. I want to stand up for the little man. It's so hard, dude. Payroll taxes, gasoline, liability, workers' comp. Mm-hmm. It's insane. It's hard to keep up with. Yeah. So that's my goal.
I just imagine you like walking around with like two like 6 shooters. Yeah. The business sheriff.
Yeah.
Not in my town.
Not in my town.
Outlaws come in, leaving bad reviews unwarranted. Shoot them in the head.
Drake Hansen to catch a bad reviewer is the show idea. So
for real? To catch a bad reviewer?
Could you imagine if you confronted these people in person and we videoed it and made content and just had printed up like
wow, dude, every small business owner in America would
watch that.
Yeah, they would love it.
I got to air it before you. I got to air my first episode before you air this.
You better get going.
Yes. Yeah. That's copyrighted too, infringement. I trademarked everything.
It was my idea.
I bought the domain name.
Did you?
No.
Dude, you better. God. You better. You're lucky we're not live
streaming. You buy domain names. I shouldn't have said that in front of you.
Yeah,
could have got it for $50.
Bunch of BNI cities in Australia. So we got to wrap. But let's end on something positive.
Yes, sir.
What's the thing you're most excited about through the rest of this year? Like, what's the one thing where you're like, damn, that is like a great thing that's happening in your life or in your business?
I got control. My family's healthy.
Yep.
So beautiful. Spending time with them.
Yeah.
Looking to make some vacations coming up here soon because we got a newborn or 1-year-old, not newborn, but 1-year-old. So looking to get some spouse time. But one big thing I'm excited about is I control my business. Mm-hmm. I control my numbers. I control the SOPs. Mm-hmm. I control the outcomes. I didn't have that before. And again, majority of business owners can't say that. Yeah. And so I'm super excited to just create success for Southern, again, scaled up. Put myself in a hole. I've already dug out that hole as of last month.
Wow.
We are in the green.
Yeah.
We've never said that. Dude, what a blessing. Yeah. And I'm just crushing it now. Yeah. I'm just crushing it. I know my material. I know my numbers. Yeah. It's easy to get the customer's vision. Yeah. Very excited what we're about to create in the next coming months. Yeah. Fire water features, porcelain paver, artificial turf driveways, 30 to 40 foot Cuban royal palms. I'm just excited because the stuff I'm about to create has been nothing like before.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And people haven't even seen. They just seen a glimpse of it, you know?
That's awesome, man.
I'm pumped.
Beautiful. Beautiful vision for the future. Dude, thank you for being here. Sorry, I couldn't. Sorry to the audience. I couldn't get him to cry. I got close a couple times, I feel like, but dude, thank you for being here.
I did when I was talking about small business owners. I did. It was very close, but no, dude. Next time. Next time.
There you go. That's the hook.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you for Jet, the producer, for producing an amazing setup. This is beautiful.
It's inspiring, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this studio is sick.
It's beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
If you have seen mine.
I've been in yours. Yeah.
It looks good for a very low rookie, but again, man, it's nothing like this. This is a masterpiece right here.
Yeah.
And that's what we're creating at Pull Up Media at not studio wise, but content wise. That's what we're creating at Southern Landscape Solutions, professionals of Tampa, and in our families. Brad, thank you, dude, for having me on.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother.
Love you too, dude. Love your family. Jeff and Tammy, Ashley, Penelope.
Fiona on the way.
And what's his name?
Who?
What's your uncle-in-law's name? What's his name? Lives up in Spring Hill. Shout out to, I forgot his name.
My uncle-in-law.
Yeah, I did
his in Spring Hill.
I did his
Greg?
job.
My uncle Greg.
No, he built a house up there.
Dean Bodiford.
Dean Bodiford. Shout out to Dean Bodiford, dude. Damn, Dean.
That's funny. Okay, well, I guess we'll end it on Dean Bodiford.
Dean Bodiford. Appreciate you.
Yeah, dude.